Hi team everyone, Physio Megan here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about certain muscles that tend to get injured a little bit more often. So you'll often hear about people pulling things like their hamstrings, their quad muscles or their calf muscles. And I want to talk a little bit more about why these muscles are a little bit more prone to injury than others. Now, these muscles are what we call multi-joint muscles. So they cross over two joints. So our hamstring crosses over our hip joint and our knee joint. And our gastrocnemius also crosses over our knee joint and our ankle joint. And our quadricep crosses over our hip joint and our knee joint. So these muscles, not only do they need to shorten to produce a contraction, but they also need to be able to decelerate the body, the joint, and lengthen under tension. And this can put a lot of stress on the muscle. So if it's not quite prepared for that, it doesn't quite have that capacity, then we increase the risk of injury there. So it's really important that when we're looking at a rehab program or a strengthening program, that we're not just looking at these muscles from one perspective, that we're not just looking to shorten them and get them strong, but we're also looking at how they work to stabilize one joint while the other one is moving. So can you stabilize the hip while the knee joint is moving? Also, how does it work to sort of decelerate that muscle? So, for example, the hamstring, we would look at things like a slow deadlift, or we might look at some sprint work. The calf, we might look at plyometrics, hopping, jumping. And it's really important that we consider what the actual role of these muscles are and how that then transfers into our running. So just something to bear in mind if you are constantly picking up niggles around that calf complex, around that hamstring. Are you rehabbing and training that muscle in the most efficient and effective way to allow it to do the job that it's designed to do? If you've got any questions around that, then please put a comment below. Otherwise, happy running.